Hello Emerson, it's Miss Steinacher. Today we're going to do a lesson on fraction set 2. For this lesson, you will need your packet for fraction set 2. You will need your fraction circles prepared. You'll need a pencil, and that is it. If you have not prepared your fraction circles yet, please press pause now, and you may go prepare those and come back when you're ready. All right, now that your fraction circles are cut out and prepared, let's begin. I have set mine out like this so they're in order, and I have my whole circle here. So I'm going to take fraction set 2. Now, this is an important piece. It says you can use your fractional materials, or you can go use these virtual Montessori materials for fractions. They're linked in Canvas for you to find them there too, because some of these you'll have to use the virtual materials for, because there aren't enough pieces on this. So always check Canvas, or you can go right here and use them on the computer and solve the problems. Let's look at the first one. It says equivalent fractions, card 1. Observation. This is something important to note on this paper. It says equivalent or equal fractions name the same quantity. So they're going to show the same amount. Different ways. It says use the fraction circles material. These are the ones online. Find an equivalent fraction for each fractional numeral listed below. Trace the original fraction and its equivalent. Write the corresponding fractional numeral to each traced figure. Record the equivalent fractions below. Now you have a choice. You can trace them on another set of paper and then write the equivalent here, or you can just write the equivalent after building them. It's up to you. So let's look at the first one. I need 6/8. So I'm going to find the circle that's cut into 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to find something that's equivalent to 6/8. So I like to test and see. I start with my whole usually. Is it the same as a whole? No, it's not the same as a whole. It's more than a half. It's more than a third, but there's something about the third that makes me pause, so I'm gonna leave that right there. I see that I could put 2 of them makes 1/4. What if I get another 4th here? There's 2/4. 3/4. So 6/8 could be the same as 3/4. That's an equivalent fraction to it. So I could write 3/4 on my set, or let's see. There's something about this that also makes me pause. Oh, no, that doesn't work. I thought it might be 2/3, but I see that extra part there won't make that work. But it's always worth exploring, just to see. But I do know that 6/8 is the same or equivalent to 3/4. It's kind of hard to see like that. You can see 1, 2, 3. So on my paper, I'm going to write 3/4. And you'll keep going like this through these cards. Now, a few housekeeping things. When you come to card 3, or card 4 actually, you will notice that this is just a typo. So don't worry about it. The line didn't go, it should be up here. When you get to card 3, you're going to be naming equivalent fractions and circling the correct one up here that represents down here. And your paper should be in color, but I'll count the total number of squares. So this is number 1, and then see which fractional numeral of the red squares is shown on the graph paper. So you're looking for the red squares. So I have to count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16. Now, I see that they're the same number of each. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8/16. Now, I don't see 8/16 here, but what I do know is that if I count by 2, I can get to each of these numbers. So let's see how many times I count by 2. So if I'm going to 16, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I could make that 8. Now let's see how many times I can divide 8 by 2. Count by 2 to get to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have 4. This is 8. 4/8. I still don't see that here. But let's see what happens when I get 4/8 here, because I now have my fractional parts. You could have built 8/16 with your virtual materials, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4/8. Does this look like a fraction we recognize? It's not a whole, but it is equivalent to a half. So 4/8 or 8/16 equals 1/2. When I go up here, I see 1/2 is shown, so I can circle that one. So this is what you'll do when it wants you to find name the fractional parts of the squares. So if you have any questions, let your teacher know. Enjoy exploring fractions. Thank you for coming to the lesson.